Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make delicious donuts like this that looks like croissant. So if you are interested to see that, keep on watching. So for this we are going to need to sift your flour, this flour, then you add your sugar to it. As you know, the full ingredients and the measurement will be in the description box. We're going to add our yeast also. So in the bowl we have sifted flour, yeast and sugar. I'm not going to use salt for this because my butter that I'm using is already salted. So we're just going to mix that. We're going to break in our egg into a separate bowl or plate. Then we're just going to mix it a little. Then we're going to add it into the flour mixture and then fold everything in together. So as you can see now, I've added my egg inside the flour mixture and I'm just going ahead to mix it. I'm trying to use the flour to first cover the egg, then I'm just mixing everything together. Make sure you mix this together before you add your water. Mix it well before you add your water. So I just tried to see if there was still remaining egg, but there was not. So just mix it well. Then now we're going to add our water. We're going to add it gradually. You can also use milk for this recipe. So the measurement of the water is about half cup. I did not really measure the water, but it should be around half cup. Okay, so just add water gradually, and if it is milk you are using, add it gradually. So we're trying to look for a firm dough, a dough that is not too soft or too hard. Okay, your dough should be of moderate texture. We're just going to continue to mix that until we have a good dough and we're ready to go. So keep on adding water. So yeah, you can see I've mixed it already. I just sprinkled a little bit of flour and continue to mix it. So I've not forgotten about our butter, guys. We're going to add it right about now. So that's going to spread our dough a little bit as a semi dough like this. We're going to spread and we're going to take our butter. You can use margarine. I think I used butter. So I'm just going to use that and we're going to fold it like this. We're going to roll it up like this. The thing is going to be messy. It's going to be messy. So if you do not want it to be messy like this, you can add the butter when you are adding, before you add your egg. Okay, so if you don't want to do this step, add the butter or your margarine before you add the egg. So I'm just going to mix it now. It's going to be messy, so just sprinkle a little bit of flour and continue to mix it until you have a dough. So people say need your dough for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but I should not lie to you guys. I usually mix my dough for I usually need it for 10 minutes or so, and I still come out with a perfect dough, soft. So it depends on your choice and what you feel like is right for you. So now as you can see, I'm just going to pound it on the floor, like on the table like this, so that we can take out any excess bubbles. Okay, because we're not able to eat it on the dough on the table when we are rolling it. So we're just going to check if it's done, and if you can see your dough is stretchy like this, it is perfect, guys. It is perfect. So I'm just going to put this back inside our bowl and we're going to cover it for 10 or 5 minutes just for it to rise and rest, just for it to rest. So this is after 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So I'm just going to knead the dough a little bit more Then I'm going to divide it into two. You can actually just start mixing it like this, but I just want to divide mine into two so I can work with one at a time. So I'm using my pizza cutter or dough cutter. Then I covered up the other one that I put inside the bowl. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of flour on the dough, and we're going to roll it out with our rolling pin, guys. So if you don't have a rolling pin, you can always use a glass bottle or anything you can use instead of a rolling pin, but a rolling pin is much better. And if you don't also have the pizza cutter, you can use your knife, guys. So I'm just going to roll this out to be thin. It should not be too thin, guys, and it should not be too thick. It should be of moderate thickness, okay? We're just going to roll it now. As you can see, I've rolled it already. Then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of flour. Then I want you to take a look at how I'm going to cut this. So before we cut, we're going to just cut away the sides, make it like a square shape or a rectangle shape like this. So it should be in a square or a rectangle shape. So now take a look on how I will cut this. I'm going to cut it like a triangle. Can you see? Take it up, you take it down, take it up, you take it down like that. This is how we're going to cut the dough, because this is the way you usually cut a croissant. So you see the second one I cut was too big, so I just decided to reduce that a little bit. So now we're just going to take one of this triangle. We're going to roll it up, starting from the fatter end or the end that is more wide, and we're going to roll it up to the tiny end. I'm going to roll that in. We're going to print the ends and make sure everything is okay. I'm going to show you how to do that now in the second part of the dough. So we're just going to do the same thing. Just roll it, then sprinkle a little bit of flour. Don't let it to be too thick or too thin. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of flour like this, and I'm just going to keep on rolling it. So now I'm going to show you, this is how we're going to cut it. Cut away the edges, make sure it is in a square or a rectangular shape. Then we're going to cut this triangle. I hope you understand how you're going to cut this triangle. The triangle doesn't need to be that perfect. You're making it for your family, for yourself. You're not selling it, so it doesn't need to be that perfect as your first try, okay? Practice makes perfection. So I'm just going to roll it from the fatter side or the wider side to the tinier place. Now we're going to pinch the ends like this, okay? Then we're just going to roll it on our table. We're going to do that again. I'm just trying to show you guys to make sure you understand how you're going to do this. I want to make sure you get this right, okay? If you don't get it right the first time, don't be disappointed, don't be discouraged, okay? Practice makes perfection. So I'm just going to roll that out. At the end of the day, I had about 14 of the dough. So I had about 14 of the dough. So just keep doing it like this. We're just going to do that for the remaining, and also for the pieces there. Those ones you can see, those are the excess that we cut to get our square shape. So guys, that is just it. That's how you're going to roll this up. So I'm just going to arrange it on our tray now, and we're going to cover it for about 1 hour, okay? 1 hour is enough, okay? So you can see I had 14 of these plus that small one. We're just going to cover it up for 1 hour in a warm place. Then after that, we're just going to fry it on a low to medium heat. So guys, this is where I'm frying my donut. Leave this donut for 5 seconds and it's going to burn, guys. So if you don't want your donuts to burn, please always keep an eye on it, okay? As you can see, this one's burnt a little, but these other ones didn't burn as much. So don't leave your eyes away from the donut or it's going to burn. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you found it useful. This donut was so soft, it was delicious, I loved it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. turn on the notification bell when you subscribe. Why are you not subscribed to my channel? Why? I love you guys so much. Bye.